I'm Mike.
And I'm BJ.
And this is Lego American Revolution.
We're going to tell you all about the things that led up to the American Revolution.
Okay, let's get started. All the way back in 1756, there was something called the
Taco Space Gummy Bear! No, BJ, it wasn't the Taco Space Gummy Bear. It was the French and Indian War.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Whatever. The French and Indian War was a war between the French and British over land. The war lasted 7 years. Finally, the French allied with the Spanish, and the French and the Spanish won the war.
Hey, you're on British property. No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Hola, senor. Could you help me defeat the British and get all this land?
Si, senor.
Wow! Oof. See, I love dog piles.
Yeah.
After the French and Indian War, there was something called the Proclamation of 1763. The proclamation defined 4 new colonies.
East Florida and West Florida were made, and King George III allied with Native Americans.
After the proclamation, King George III taxed the colonists. He did this because the French and Indian War made the British lose a bunch of money.
But the colonists did not agree with the taxes. One late night after that, a group of colonists rallied together and threw snowballs at British soldiers. The soldiers shot at the colonists. 5 colonists were shot and killed. The first man to be shot and killed was a man named Crispus Attucks. This event is also known as the Boston Massacre. Hey, you! Huh?
Yeah!
Direct hit!
Yes!
A while after that, King George III made the colonists buy tea from only one company, and that was the East India Company. What that means is that the colonists couldn't buy tea anywhere else besides the East India Company. That was called the Tea Act.
Hey, I think I should have some tea with the Queen of England. Hello, Queen Elizabeth.
I wish to have some tea with you. Request granted. Oh, wait, I forgot the tea.
What? It's okay. I'll get the tea right now. Hey, Bill, I want some of your best tea. Didn't you hear?
We can only buy tea from the East India Company. The colonists couldn't stand the Tea Act and the unfair taxes that were placed on them. So on December 16th, 1773, the Sons of Liberty boarded 3 ships dressed like Indians, other known as Mohawks. They threw 342 chests of tea overboard. This event is also known as the Boston Tea Party.
Yes! I made it on the ship. Now I just gotta get into my costume. There we go. Oh, look! A fresh chest of tea. Yes!
Huh? Take that, King George! After the Boston Tea Party, there was something called the Intolerable Act. The Intolerable Act was passed in spring 1774. There were 5 acts. The acts helped cause the American Revolution. After that, there was something called the First Continental Congress. The First Continental Congress met in Philadelphia. The Congress lasted from September 5th, 1776 to October 26th, 1776. Also, George Washington was in the Continental Congress. There was a man named Paul Revere who rode to Lexington to warn the Minutemen about the British. The ride was on April 18th, 1775. He told them to put up a lantern if the British were coming by land, and 2 lanterns if the British were coming by sea. And 3 if they were coming by giant robot. No, BJ. It was just by land and by sea. No giant robot. Aw, man. After Paul Revere's ride, there was another Continental Congress. This was called the Second Continental Congress. The Second Continental Congress took place in Philadelphia also. They were together until the Articles of Confederation. The Second Continental Congress lasted from 1775 to 1781. There was a battle in Massachusetts between the British and the Americans. The battle ended on June 17th, 1775. Sadly, the British beat the Americans. This event was called the Battle of Bunker Hill. Yeah, we're better than you. Just because you guys beat us in the Battle of Bunker Hill doesn't mean you're better than us. Oh yeah? I heard from a kid named Zane, and he said that Americans are way more fresh than British. Finally, there was something called the Declaration of Independence. It was drafted by Thomas Jefferson. It was signed by a bunch of men on July 4th, 1776. A man named John Hancock had the largest signature on the Declaration of Independence. That day, from now on, is known as Independence Day. Hey guys, this is the end of the video. But don't be all sad, because maybe, just maybe, there's going to be another additional video of us. I want to thank all the places that I got this information from. Me too! We got this information from 1 book and 8 websites. The book that we got this information from was a book called American Revolution. The websites that we got this info from are ushistory.org, answers.com, worldhistoryproject.org, history.com, militaryhistory.about.com, biography.com, americanhistorycentral.com, and finally archives.gov. Well, see you later!